Miriam Brancaccio. I want to show you how to make this chicken and sausage dish, okay? I'm going to turn on my gas. I'm going to make that pan start to get hot. And I just wanted to show you. So this dish was first made for me by my friend Rosemary. It is a classic Italian dish, and she made it with chicken on the bone, which I always do also, but it's such a messy dish. I just wanted to let you know that. I decided to do it with just chicken breast, boneless chicken breast, because it won't be as splattering all over the house, okay? So I use hot sausage always. I don't like sweet sausage. I would suggest you use sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna put some olive oil, regular olive oil at the bottom. It's maybe 2 tablespoons. Yeah, it's about 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to start, usually I would blanch this, but I want to get the flavor all in that oil. So you first start this dish with the sausage. When you hear that sizzle, that means kiss the pan. It means that oil is hot enough, okay? So we're going to brown this all around, and then we'll take it out and we'll go on to the chicken. Sausage is nice and brown. And I'm going to turn this off so I can take them out, okay? Because you got all this flavor in here, so now you want to start to do your chicken in here. If this were chicken on the bone, you would put it in skin, and with skin, you would put the skin side down, okay? So I'm going to leave that gas off for a second just till I put these on. Now I coated it with a little bit of Wonder flour on the one side, and I salt and peppered this. This is just 2 chicken breasts that I decided to cut like this because I just thought that it would look nice like this, okay? So I'm going to turn the gas back on. Now we're going to brown the chicken. So you can imagine that this is splattering all over, okay? You want to be careful. You're going to get that brown. I'm going to keep this at like a medium-high heat because I want to get browning on it. So I don't want it too low, but I also don't want it too hot. So I'm going to use this splash guard, okay? You can get these. I actually bought this at the dollar store, okay? And if you put that on, it actually saves some of the splattering and going all over your chicken. You know, I'm always cleaning my kitchen because I have everything all over. And I want to show you how beautiful that sausage looks. When it's in the pan, don't touch it till it starts to get a crust, just like any other meat, because you'll break the sausage. You don't want that, okay? I'm turning the chicken over. You see how nice that Wonder made it. Gave it a nice crust. So we're going to do the back of that a little bit, maybe another 5 minutes. Then we'll put it all together and finish it off. Take this off. Usually, when you do this dish, you end up with a little bit more oil in here, but I didn't use as much as normally today. Now, my friend Rosemary, her husband is such a fanatic about all this splashing. He does everything on the grill outside. So it's an idea for you if you wanted to do that and you didn't want all this splattering all over. So there's only a little bit of oil in here. You want at least, let me see, at least a tablespoon of oil. I'm going to put another little drop, okay? Now I got the gas off. Just a drop, okay? I'm going to put this back on. I have 4 cloves of garlic and 1 shallot in here. I'm going to put this in, and we're going to let this get some color. We're going to scrape this up. You don't have to worry about scraping it too much because we're going to add vinegar and chicken stock to this, and that's going to deglaze your pan. Garlic, shallots are a nice color. I turned off my gas because I do not pour liquid in a really hot pan like that. It can be dangerous. Take it from somebody. When I was 14 years old, who I actually caught my pajama top on fire sneaking a cigarette. I'm paranoid now, okay? So this is a 1/2 cup of chicken stock. You see how that Something like that. That puts flame up, okay? So now I can turn the gas on. And I'm going to start to scrape that off. And this dish calls for white wine. You can use red wine vinegar, but I like it with the white wine. It's a white balsamic. I'm going to use a half cup. Pour that in. Scrape everything up nice. So that was a half a cup of chicken stock and a quarter cup of white wine vinegar, okay? These are 3 pepperoncinis. You would put more if you were using sweet sausage, maybe 4 or 5. They're not as hot as cherry. I make this dish 50 different variations. If you were going to do it with the skin on, after you do the chicken, the next step in the pan would be you put little potatoes, the small potatoes, and you get them all brown. And then you'll get all this done. Then you put it all back in. All this juice. And here I have about 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley, and I have a pinch of thyme. This dish is called chicken Scarpariello. So I didn't know what it meant, so I did some research on it. What it means is the shoemaker's chicken dish. And so there's a lot of different theories on why it's called that, but it's kind of, I guess, like the cacciatore gets the same kind of stuff, and it's like in the style of a hunter. So I guess it's, well, the shoemaker, what they say is that even a poor shoemaker could feed his family with this dish because it's cheap. Or sometimes the dish, you'll see somebody with a little bone hanging out of their mouth while they're eating it in a restaurant, and that'll be like the cobbler when he had the little thing in his mouth and he would, you know, make the shoes. So we're now going to put a lid on this and cook it at medium low. And then I'm going to let this cook, I think, for about 25 minutes. And we'll test it in 25 minutes. Turn my gas off. This is cooked. I cooked it for about 25 minutes. So it was gone. So you can see all this caramelization. What that is, it's the vinegar that reduced and turned it into caramel like this. So what I do now, I like to coat the chicken because the one side is done. But then I like to make this side look pretty nice and dark with that. Get all that flavor on there. So, just coat it. If you don't like all this caramelization, don't worry about it. And if you like more sauce, add a little more water or add a little more chicken stock. But you want to reduce it down. Pretty much this is not a wet dish, but I'm going to plate this. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm, of course, having it with rice and a nice salad on the side. And get my rice. You don't have to put it on top of the rice because it's not a sauce. I'm going to get 2 nice little pieces here. Get some sausage. You want peppers. And you don't have to let it caramelize if you don't want. Just don't keep the gas up. Like I keep it on a medium high, and that helps to reduce it down because that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the caramelization. So you can make some spinach on the side or whatever you want. And this is the finished dish. Remember, if you did it with the skin on, it's going to be heartier. And also, if you put potatoes in it. So it's going to give you a heartier dish. So I hope you like this dish. I hope you like the video. If you do, please share it. If you make it, let me know. If you have any questions ever, just always, contact me, text me, private message, whatever. I want to stay safe, everybody, and cheers.